The big story at this hour, sources telling NDTV the government is upset at BJP leader Ram Madhav's tweets on Vice President Hamid Ansari and the unnecessary controversy they have stoked. Ram Madhav had questioned Vice President Ansari's absence at the Yoga Day event in Rajpath in Delhi yesterday. The Vice President's office had told NDTV that the Vice President did not attend as he was not formally invited. Ayush Minister Shripad Naik, who was in charge of the event, has also said that since the Prime Minister was the chief guest at the yoga event, protocol did not allow the government to invite the Vice President.
There are a couple of things happening here. Let me first tell you that the Vice President's office has also told NDTV in the last hour or so that if the government has said that it did not invite the Vice President because of protocol issues, because the Prime Minister was leading this event, then the matter is closed for us there. Sources in the Vice President's office since last night, as we've been reporting, had maintained that Mr. Hamid Ansari would have gone to this event if he had indeed been invited. And certainly I think there, while protocol generally demands that, he would not be the chief guest if the Prime Minister was there, maybe there could have been some other role envisaged for him, and the Vice President's office sources there maintaining that ministries have invited him to other events before. In this case, he wasn't invited. I think what sources have pointed out in the Vice President's office and what he has been unhappy about is why a senior BJP leader then questioned his absence when there was no invite in the first place. That is what really has made this controversy. Government sources are saying that it was because of protocol and that they are not happy with Ram Madhav's tweets and this controversy that has resulted as because of that, and that the President also, because of the same reasons, was not invited because of protocol issues, but the President had his own event of International Yoga Day at Rashtrapati Bhavan. So this has turned into an unseemly row in a sense, and the question is then whether anybody in the BJP, whether Mr. Ram Madhav would be willing to actually tender an apology to the Vice President on this issue, something that has really raised quite a storm since yesterday.
Well, joining me now is Shripad Naik, the Minister in charge of Yoga. In fact, Ayush sir, everyone has said that this is a massively organized function, a lot of, accolades from across the world, but also now an unfortunate controversy which has come about as far as, Ram Madhav's comments are concerned. In fact, he tweeted this comment that Vice President should have been there.
Yeah, but they have withdrawn his comment because unknowingly he made that comment. And as per the warrant of precedence, so once Prime Minister is the chief guest of any function, above Vice President is above that, President is above that, we cannot call him in that function.
So you are saying in fact protocol,
yeah,
in fact
what you're saying. Yeah, as per protocol.
So was he even invited, sir, for this, or was it only supposed to be Prime Minister on this function?
Yeah. Prime Minister is already fixed, above there we cannot call them. Yeah. That's why we have not sent invitation to them.
In fact, so what you're saying is the Vice President wasn't invited because of protocol and the fact that Prime Minister was coming.
Yes.
But sir, in fact, Ram Madhav is also a senior member now, and many people were very alarmed with his statements. In fact, the fact that even Rajya Sabha, he said, hadn't showed this, and the CEO had to tweet saying that Rajya Sabha had in fact carried this. So in fact, I think a lot of people hurt with this kind of comments from him.
No. It is unknowingly something happens. We apologize for that.
But he perhaps should have, I think, just checked his facts.
Yeah, definitely. It's a mistake, no? He agrees. He apologizes. He withdraws his statement.
I want the yoga event to be remembered for millions and millions of people who have participated in it. So I don't want any further controversy and any issue. As far as tweet is concerned, it was withdrawn. That matter closes there, ends there. I gave to know that he was unwell. That's fine.
Joined by the General Secretary of the Congress Party, what's your response to the Vice President's office being brought into this entire issue?
Certainly it is very unfortunate, and this shows the mindset of the RSS, because Mr. Ram Madhav is the representative of RSS in the BJP. That how they are trying to divide the society, or how they try to politicize the yoga. Mr. Modi's government and Mr. Modi himself, they try to project that it is for everyone, it is for all, but the targeting Vice President of this country exclusively on the basis of his name, or you may call it on the basis of his religion. This was certainly unfortunate, and it shows simply the mentality of RSS and BJP. For their divisive politics, they were trying to denigrate the stature or the prestige of and high office of the Vice President of India.